My name is Larry Simmons, and this is my story. The name of this disease I've got, they call it cerebellum ataxia. And they told me that it was in the MS family. The way the doctor explained it to me is that this disease attacks the vital side of your brain. And eventually it deteriorates your muscles. When I would first get up, I couldn't just take off like everybody else does. I would have to stand there a minute and get my balance and all. I started out on a cane. Then I went from a cane to a walker. And there was one morning here, while I was still on the walker, I fell about 6 times in one morning. And then after that, I got to where I couldn't use the walker. That's why I'm in a wheelchair. My doctor down in Birmingham thought I needed physical therapy, which I did. And I called Alacare. Well, matter of fact, they called me and set up an appointment. And they've all been nice to me, especially Crystal.
Usually when you first walk into a home, you can kind of just take a quick look around you and kind of see sometimes what needs are. I try to look at every aspect of their life, not just what's going on with their body, but what's going on behind the scenes when we're not there. Those are things we need to be looking at, the big picture, not just what's going on that day. So it's important to kind of identify just all the way around their overall well-being. You know, what are their needs? And that's kind of what I did with Larry. You know, I was able to walk in and I knew immediately that we needed to do some work there. I knew that I was going to be able to help, and it was such a good feeling.
I think Crystal seen that I was having a hard time getting around the house, then she started asking me these questions, and she went back to Alacare to see if they could help me get a wheelchair. And then Lindsay come out and asked me some questions. But Crystal is the one that got the ball rolling.
The funds weren't there, and Medicare had pulled the plug and said there wasn't anything they could do, so I immediately thought of the fund, that maybe, you know, by some chance we could help this man get what he needed. And it was such a good feeling because when I got to deliver his wheelchair that day, it was like showing up on Christmas morning with a bag full of toys.
That day she called, it wasn't a scheduled visit, so when she called, I had a feeling that day that she was bringing it out. And I was really excited about it. Well, when Crystal brought it out, I got to looking on it, and it's got the blue streak on the leg down here. And I told Crystal, I said, that's what I'm going to name it, blue streak. I can get around better in the house, and I can get around, you know, go in and out the door better. Alacare, when they come in, they see you need help. And with me, I felt like that they put my health above everything else.
I've been with Alacare now for about 2.5 years, and they told me about the fund when I first came, and I just kind of jumped on board. It's optional always, but it was just a no-brainer. When I came to work for Alacare, I just immediately signed up for it and thought, well, I'll kind of see how it goes. And then I met Larry, and it all made sense. This is why I contribute to the fund every pay period, is to help people like Larry and to be able to really see the difference that you can make with just very little contribution each pay period. It really makes a big difference in the bigger picture for people. I'm humbled every day that I go out into the field. I come home thankful for what I've got and very thankful that I've gotten to make a difference in someone's life. When you have patients like Larry and you can walk away knowing that, you know, you really made a difference, it's a really good feeling.
It's real important. I mean, take me for example. I mean, I needed a wheelchair at the time, and I didn't have the funds for it. So if it wasn't for Alacare, I wouldn't have my wheelchair. Alacare is, in my book, the number one.